So I read this book daily. I've read it twice, and I carry it with me everywhere that I can. Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. An amazing book written a few years ago, but still impacting, and life-changing. So basically, what am I going to do today? One simple thing. I'm going to show you how you would answer, because it's supposed to be the first thing that pops into your mind, how you would answer the 10 morning power questions. So I'm going to include this at the end and maybe in the description as well. So basically, the first question is, there's 7 questions, and the first question is, and I do this with my daughter every morning while we walk to school, and it's literally changing how she thinks, and she's only 5 years old. So I recommend everybody do it. So the first question, what am I happy about in my life right now? Well, right now I'm happy that my daughter is healthy and that she's growing up to be an amazing girl. What about that makes me happy? Well, I realize that it's not only her efforts, but it's also my efforts and my wife's efforts. So that makes me very happy. And how does that make you feel? Well, happy and also proud. Second question, what am I excited about in my life right now? Well, I'm excited to take on this new journey because I'm going to start studying medicine in Guadalajara, in the University of Guadalajara, UAG. And I'm very excited about that. And what about that makes me excited? Well, it's a new thing. It's a new journey. Well, I'm going to be doing this basically on my own. I have my wife and my daughter. They're going to be staying in Puerto Rico. And we're going to be seeing each other every 2 weeks, more or less. But I'm excited because it's a scary thing, but I'm looking at it with a smile. Like Tony says, look at fear with a smile. Put a smile on your face and it'll change your perception of that fear. And then you can feel that excitement that fear may be instilled in you, such as going skydiving. You may be fearful and then it turns into excitement. How does that make me feel? It makes me feel nervous. So I'm still nervous, but still very excited. Third question, what am I proud about in my life right now? Well, I'm very proud of the fact that I've been able to keep track with all the things that I'm doing. I'm doing so many things, and I haven't deviated from that, even though I had my daughter when I was very young. She's 5, going on 6. I'm 27. You do the math. And what about that makes me proud? Well, it's not every day, or it's hard to be able to keep track on what you're doing to try to make money for your family. Thankfully, I have my wife that she's a full-time teacher, and we've been dealing with student loans, and thankfully I have my parents as well that also help us in anything that they can. So how does that make me feel? It makes me feel very grateful for having so many people in my life that are able to help me accomplish this and keep me on track and keep me focused. What am I grateful about in my life right now? Well, I'm grateful for having found this book, Awaken the Giant Within. I'm very grateful for that. What about that makes me grateful? Well, sometimes you need a slap in the face situation where there's things that you're going to read that most likely you're going to be able to resonate with. And that for me was very important because I'm a very stubborn, very goal-oriented, result-oriented person. And sometimes it's hard to realize your own faults and to put them in writing and to put them out there for them to basically disappear. That's also something that Gary Vee also recommends, Gary Vaynerchuk. Put it out there and eventually it'll disappear. But he does it through social media. So the next question, what am I enjoying most in my life right now? I'm enjoying the fact that I'm training to be a professional CrossFitter. I had an alarm that went off, video stopped, but what am I enjoying most in my life right now? I'm enjoying the fact that I'm doing a lot of things. I'm becoming a professional CrossFitter to represent Puerto Rico in the CrossFit Games, hopefully, and in the Granite Games and in Wadapalooza and in all other sanctioned events. I'm aiming to be a doctor, a surgeon, more specifically. I'm about to finish my master's in human physiology in graduate school. I am enjoying basically all the things that life has given me, which sometimes it's hard to appreciate and just acknowledge. What about that do I enjoy? So I'm enjoying the fact that I'm being able to do so many things and I'm being productive, and at the same time I'm not slacking off on anything. You know, they usually say you have to go 100% on one thing, and then if you keep splitting yourself in between different things, then you're gonna give less than 100%. Well, no, that's not me. I've been able to do more than 100% for everything that I'm doing, and hopefully I'll stay that way for forever. And how does that make me feel? Empowered. What am I committed to in my life right now? I'm committed to going into medical school, finishing medicine, and becoming a surgeon so I can take care of my family, first off, and secondly, so I can accomplish one of my biggest dreams, which is to become a surgeon, one of the best ones at it as well. And how does that make me feel? Very happy. Very happy. The last question, the best one, I think. Who do I love? I love my entire family. I love mom, dad, my two brothers. I love my friends. I love my wife. I love my daughter. And I love everybody that surrounds me. You know, so there's another thing that Tony says, that the secret of living is giving. And basically I strive on that. And it's sometimes hard. You sometimes deviate from it. But you have this interruption mode where you have to give yourself the space to commit the errors, but you have to correct them immediately. Who loves me? Reciprocity. Everybody who I just mentioned, my whole family, my friends, everybody who I encounter, I think love me. What about that makes me loving? Well, sorry, I have to go down to get my daughter from school, but what about that makes me loving? Well, I think that I'm an honest, sincere person, and I believe that I can help others by just simply showing them or doing a video like this where I can be as transparent as possible so they can take example and change their own lives. That's the reason why we're here, right? To make the world a better place. So how does that make me feel? Very grateful and honored. So those are the 7 morning power questions from Tony Robbins. I hope you can do them yourself. Look at that. Just got scared with that lizard right there. And I hope you liked the video. Subscribe.